Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The Retro Antique and Curiosities Shop Crawl is coming your way in the Oskaloosa and Pella area November 14th and 15th, and you don't want to miss it. From vintage treasures to quirky finds, this 2-day crawl is your passport to the most unique shops in the Oskaloosa Pella area. Think antiques, retro vibes, repurposed wonders, and all the nostalgic feels. Get a complete list of the shops and all the information you need at Retro Antique Tour on Facebook. And plan to shop on November 14th and 15th. Keokuk County Economic Development presents the 10 Grand Gala, Friday, November 14th at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. Join us for a night of casino-themed fun, food, drinks, prizes, and a chance to win $10,000. Friday, November 14th at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. For more information and tickets, contact Keokuk County Economic Development at 112 East Washington Street in Sigourney. Call 641-622-2288 or go to kcediowa.org.
Jordan Beam is performing live this Friday night at 7 p.m. at the Watch-Cheer Opera House in Watch-Cheer, Iowa. Tickets for adults are just $20 and 18 and under are only $10. Jordan Beam is an award-winning country singer-songwriter from Altoona, Iowa, and is one of the fastest rising stars in the Midwest. You don't want to miss Jordan Beam at the Watch-Cheer Opera House this Friday night at 7 p.m.
This is Jordan Beam. I hope to see you this Friday night in Watch-Cheer.
Every drop counts with an irrigation system. Bare fields after harvest offer a good opportunity to inspect center pivots on Successful Farming Radio.
Successful Farming Radio, providing information farmers need in the field, in the shop, and in the office. Committed to growing your business in agriculture.
Hey, Jim. Bob. Quite a season, huh?
Yeah, there was a lot stacked against us, but that's where having a solid plan and, data-driven insights instead of just guessing really made the difference.
Yeah.
Yep. We looked at soil types and other research to make sure every acre had the right seed to maximize ROI potential.
That's great. But I was referring to the Greyhounds being undefeated.
Oh.
Cropland Seed. Anything but typical.
Get the latest ag news, markets, weather, and more when you sign up for today's news from Successful Farming. Register at agriculture.com/newsletter for today's news, the free Successful Farming e-newsletter. Once a day, you'll get an email packed with relevant news hitting the ag industry online and around the nation, along with the 3 big things happening today. Visit agriculture.com/newsletter to subscribe to today's news from Successful Farming.
Before you put your irrigation system to bed for the winter, inspect the center pivots for repairs and evaluate their performance. Steve Melvin is an extension educator at the University of Nebraska. He says the best way to check the pressure is with a pressure gauge. Every center pivot has a means of checking the pressure at the pivot point, but gauges that have been out there for a few years may not be working anymore.
So you would need to install a new pressure gauge on there, or you can get a little Schrader valve, which is a small little device that makes like the valve stem on a tire, and then you can just use a good pressure gauge with a air chuck on it to check the pressure. Also put one of those out towards the end of the pivot when the pivot is on the highest point in the field and check the pressure there as well.
For the regulators to work correctly, the pressure in the pivot mainline needs to be at least 5 psi over the rated pressure of the regulator. If it's too high, the likely cause is plugged nozzles or restrictions in the pipeline. If it's too low, there may be leaks, a broken or missing sprinkler, or a problem with the pump output. Also, check for uniform water coverage from the sprinklers.
Probably the best thing that you can do is in the fall or in the spring, maybe when you've got more bare soil out there, is you can put the pivot to move as fast as it can when it's applying water and just kind of walk along and see how uniform the watering is as the sprinkler comes along and just starts getting the soil wet.
He says the soil should be uniformly wet along the entire length of the system. I'm Jody Henke. Learn more about inspecting irrigation pivots at agriculture.com.